All right. Hey, everybody. It is Goodwin in the Morning again. Thanks for joining me for another Range Time with Rich.
I'm Rich.
That's Rich. And he is the owner, operator of Templar Shooting Sports in Tullahoma. And today we're going to talk a little bit about shooting sports and some of the competitions that have been going on.
Well, in our place, we have the Glock Shooting Sports Foundation shooting match. And what that does, you become a GSSF member and you shoot 2 out of the 3 matches. So it's a quarterly thing. It's every 3 months. And there's one match per month. You shoot 2 out of those 3 and you're eligible. Doesn't matter how well you shoot, you're eligible to win a free Glock pistol just by shooting in the match.
Nice.
But you have to shoot 2 to qualify.
Okay.
So you come in and it's $15 to shoot the match. You shoot the match, you get a ticket or a drawing ticket, and we draw at the end of the series of 3 matches for who wins the pistol. There's a lot of other stuff that comes along with that. We just recently closed down Marks Madness, which was a cash prize deal, split pot type of thing. It was $5 a target, shoot your target. Winner takes cash, and there's 3 different categories. And so you don't have to be like the top shot in the world to win these things. We've got some guys that are legit shooters, and then the rest of us, that. But we break it down into thirds, and so your category, like an A, B, C category, you could get first in A, B, or C, and that's just broken down by how many people shoot and things like that. And that's how the Glock match works. That one you have to shoot with a Glock pistol. However, it's not the only match in the world. There are matches all over the place, and a lot of people don't understand the sporting aspect of shooting. And so everybody, Claybusters around here is a huge thing. So there's, the skeet and trap shooting and things like that. That's a big deal. The high schools and the middle schools get involved with that. We actually are putting together our own venturing group. I'm not putting it together. I'm chartering. We're the charter sponsor of the new venturing group coming up. So they're going to be involved in a lot of the sport shooting aspect of that, practicing at Templar and meetings at Templar. And then, but there's rimfire competitions. And I was telling you earlier about one of our local small business owners who's been a member since we opened at Templar, started teaching his daughter how to shoot. And I believe she's about 12 right now. And she's been competitively shooting for the last year. And so, she's got all the wazoo tricked out pistols and rifles and all that stuff. But man, she's good. She is really, really good. And so, there's a lot of competition and a lot of sporting aspects that people think about the home defense and self-defense, and that's more of our specialty, so to speak. But there's the sporting aspects of it. There's so many different avenues with firearms that people can go that are good and healthy and competitive and fun. It's just a lot of fun. And you can win stuff. So everybody likes a winner, right?
There you go.
That's one for the Donald. Mr. President. Sorry. So, there's a lot of kids getting Christmas presents too. There, the firearms. A lot of kids getting guns for Christmas this year. And it is awesome. And so one thing I get a lot of questions about too, and hopefully informative to our viewers, I don't have an age limit on my range. All I ask is obviously bringing a toddler on the range, it's a little counterproductive for mom and dad, and plus they don't like stuff hanging off them, so like earmuffs and stuff. That's the biggest thing is I see the smaller people out there trying to rip their earmuffs off. But give them, about 5 years old, a little bit older, they start to understand loud noises make ouchies in their ear, and they'll keep those things on. So, and my 5-year-old, he's 6 now. He's grown up.
He's an adult, primarily.
But when Remington was 5 is when I started taking him out with the 22s and stuff. And so he goes out on the range and he shoots, and so they're teaching them young and getting them involved is a healthy thing in the sports, and not in just the sporting aspect, but in just firearms in general.
Sure.
So it's very healthy for them. A lot of people don't see it like that, and maybe if they don't agree with that, and that's okay.
Right.
But like I had talked about before with the safety, we take that curiosity away.
Right.
And it's no longer that bright, shiny thing
Yeah.
that they want to show their buddies.
Right.
They
They understand the safety
right,
aspect that goes
right.
along with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, what else we got?
Well, you got some specials going on guns right now. Same as cash, 90 days?
90 days,
90
same
days,
as cash financing. So, another plug out to my partners at First Franklin Financial. We are one of the only firearms retailers, I think there might be one more in the entire state of Tennessee, that offers financing.
Right.
90 days, same as cash through Christmas. That means that if you pay it off in 90 days, it's just the same as if you used cash in the shop.
Sure.
So we finance it out, make those payments a little bit easier, make Christmas a little bit easier on the checkbook or on the bank account. And so we like to offer that during the Christmas season to help people, even if somebody's just looking to get into their first gun,
Yeah.
we can do it that way. So
Yeah.
make sure when y'all come in, ask about the 90 days, same as cash financing. And yes, there is a credit check. A lot of people have asked that. So we have to sit down, do a credit application, and it has to be approved through First Franklin Financial.
Okay.
So I don't have any say-so over that.
Sure.
It's not me financing
Right.
it out of the business. So we've got that going on. And for listeners, I'll do this.
Yep. Okay.
Just for listeners to our show, I will pay for your background check. Just watching this, taking a few minutes out of your time, I'll take $10 off the top of your gun. Make sure you mention Duck, Rooster Radio, or Whiskey Country, and I will pay for your background check. That's $10 off the top
Very
of the
good.
gun.
Very good.
So we'll do that.
There's something else that we haven't really talked about ever is just a lot of the apparel and accessories that you have in the shop there as well.
We and see, my philosophy with doing business, I either do it's local owned or veteran owned, unless I can't help it. And we have to deal with major distributors, but everything I carry, even down to my coffee, is locally roasted
Nice.
and
Excellent.
delivered still hot to the shop.
So
my coffee doesn't get.
Are you inviting all of our listeners to come in for a cup of coffee?
Come on in for a cup of coffee. Crusader Coffee. And my friends, my colleagues, and my brothers over at Black Rifle Coffee have knocked it out of the park with their coffee. And I was inspired by that because I'm a retailer for Black Rifle Coffee as well. And I had a run on Black Rifle Coffee. And that inspired me to and was the genesis of Crusader Coffee. You won't get Crusader Coffee anywhere else other than Templar Shooting Sports.
There we are.
So anyhow, back to the clothing line.
Clothing and accessories.
We carry Ranger Up clothing, Ranger Up apparel, Runt Style, and 9 Line apparel all in the store. They're all veteran-owned companies. And then we also carry Gun Totin' Mamas. I've got a little bit of Dean Adams stuff in there. That's kind of the higher end concealed carry stuff for ladies. So it's not really popular because it's a little bit expensive.
Yeah.
And we've got Montana West purses and things like that. So I've got a full line of ladies concealed carry clothing, all the way down to undershorts and purses, shirts, tank tops. The whole deal.
Yeah.
Down to leggings, yoga pants, all that kind of stuff. We've got it in the store. So come on in. I mean, I've even got my own apparel right there. With that. Come on in. Even just to look. Every day we still get people coming on in, just checking you out. And that's great. Looking's free. It doesn't take anything to walk through the door.
So this is perfect timing, obviously, ladies and gents. If you're looking for something to give for Christmas, perfect time to go check out all the apparel, the accessories, handbags,
even pistols,
the guns.
firearms.
Range time.
You get
Great gift.
free range time with every brand new gun purchase in the store as well.
So if you get a gun, you get the range time, but you can buy the range time.
You can buy the
That's a
range
great
time.
gift.
We do gift certificates. I've got range cards. You can buy a gift certificate for cash. You can buy a gift certificate for memberships. You can buy a gift certificate for anything I carry in the store, even the stuff that you just use, like the range time. So, anything's possible at Templar Shooting Sports. Anything you think can relate to firearms, we do.
Coffee.
Even coffee. I'm a coffee snob. I mean, So I can't drink
Might as
beer
well
at work.
be.
I might as well drink good coffee, right?
Might as well have something.
So, speaking, oh yeah, and we had chatted a little bit about hunting as well. So
Yeah.
when you walk in the store, you know, people don't realize I'm not a major corporate entity with, you know, millions of dollars in revenue. Millions of dollars in revenue. We are literally a mom and pop shop. You know, we're locally owned, veteran owned. You know, even my staff, I've got a law enforcement veterans, military veterans, including myself and my stepdad Mark. So, you know, what if we don't have it in stock? I get it. So
Yeah.
if your husband's looking for that brand new, you know, 7mm mag hunting rifle that he's going to poke out and catch that next, you know, 8 or 10 point buck with, come on in, we'll get it, and you'll get a great price with it, and you'll still get free range time, so he can come in and sight it in on the range.
Perfect.
And even though we got 25 yards, we can still sight it in, so he's zeroed out to 250.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
we've got that capability. I got a cheater thing. I'm not
Okay.
that smart. I'm not that smart
To figure it out for you.
but we got a piece of paper we can do that with. So, but yeah, all kinds of stuff going on.
Awesome.
Lots of good Christmas shopping. Oh, and I do want to say one thing about we carry an angel tree, and we are a Christian business. We are pro-life, and so, and proudly so. That doesn't mean that I'm going to judge anybody if they're not.
Right.
It's just our philosophy and our view.
Sure.
And we like to support, we do our annual event, which we just had in October for Haven of Hope and Blue Monarch. And we also carry the baby bottles for Life Choices.
Okay, great,
And so
great.
we have an angel tree for Life Choices. And so if you guys want to help us help support Life Choices in what they do, and if you don't understand what they do, check them out on the internet or on Facebook. It's Life Choices PSC. Google them, you'll find them.
Yeah.
And it's Franklin County, Coffee County, our two local offices for Life Choices. But we've got an angel tree, and the way that they keep running is from donations. They are a nonprofit, and so come in, grab a tag off the tree for diapers, baby wipes, things like that, lotion, soap for babies, all that. That's how they run, and that's how they help support mothers in needs and
Right.
families in need. So come in and see our angel tree. If you don't do anything else, do that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's worthy.
Yeah, thank you, Rich. Appreciate
Of course,
it.
brother. Thank you.
Again, Rich over at Templar Shooting Sports. Tell us again
Oh,
your
yeah.
location and how to find you.
1101 South Jackson Street in Tullahoma. Our phone number is 222-4657. TemplarShootingSports.com or Templar Shooting Sports on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, social media, all that stuff.
And you can get to their websites too through each of our websites. The Duck, the Rooster, Whiskey Country Radio, all of our websites. We've got a little button right there on our homepage that you can just click on and go straight to their page.
Because we're friends.
We are friends.
We are
Thanks,
friends.
man. We're
Thanks, bro.
friends.
Now, come
Best
here, baby.
friends. Forever and ever. I don't know where that came from.
I don't know.
Anyway, all right. Hey, have a good one in the morning from 93.9 The Duck. And again, this has been Rich and Glenn. And we're hanging out with you on another Range Time with Rich. Appreciate it. We'll catch you again next time.
Be safe, y'all.